What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the channel. It's time for some Dungeon Defenders Awakened Friday news, and we got some very interesting news revealed today on the Chromatic dev stream and then the dev log that was posted up just 1 minute ago by the time of recording this video. Now let's hop right on into it. First off, there is a new game mode coming. It's a boss challenge mode. Some of the people instantly started thinking Boss Rush from Dungeon Defenders 1. It's not quite to that stage yet. However, it is a way for you to fight the various bosses in just a boss fight only. Now, each boss fight will be limited to specific heroes. For example, the Demon Lord is going to be Huntress or EVA only. The Goblin Mech is going to be Apprentice or EVA only. And then, last but not least, the Ancient Dragon is going to be Monk or Squire only. Now, these individual fights will be just the boss itself, so although there could be enemies that get spawned in, there will be no core to protect, and your goal is going to be to just stay alive. It was mentioned today on the dev stream that you would have one extra life, so you can die once. If you fail, then you're going to have to start over. Your gear will not be taken into consideration. So this essentially is going to function similar, well, relatively similar to like a mastery mode for Dungeon Defenders 2, where you will have a specific set of gear. However, in this particular game mode, unlike DD2, everyone will be on the same page. So everyone who does this particular test boss challenge will be in the exact same set of gear. So it will be 100% all skill-based about just performing with the hero options that you're given with the gear that you're given. There will be multiple tiers or difficulty levels to perform these various events, and the rewards will be cosmetic rewards. So sadly, this is not going to be a farming game mode. It's going to be a one-and-done kind of thing. However, you will want to do it, as there will be cosmetic rewards that are tied to these individual challenges. Now moving right along, Rifted Portals are coming to Rift mode in Episode 1. Now, these will be added onto the new maps that are coming in Rift mode, and they're going to be similar to, if you remember, the portals in Dungeon Defenders 2, where they would open up and enemies will then teleport to that particular portal. This is going to discourage spawn camping, of course, and it's going to encourage kind of turtle builds. However, these portals will be able to be destroyed, so you're able to go up and destroy the portal. They will pop and give a nice little puddle of loot, and the Chromatic said that they're not sure yet. Lotta mentioned that there is the possibility that there will be fusion gear dropping from these rifted portals. And then we've got the big enchilada, and this particular next feature is going to completely redefine farming in Dungeon Defenders Awakened. Thinking that something new was going to be coming is one of the reasons I have not been encouraging people to gamble and farm up a bunch of gear to get re-rolled, as you're going to want to refarm literally every piece of gear anyway, as there is a new feature coming called Bonus Waves. Bonus waves are going to be for a way for us to go back and collect gear from a specific map at a higher tier quality. These are going to happen after Survival Wave 25, and how these bonus waves will work is the quality of gear will be tied to the highest difficulty enemy, or pardon me, the highest difficulty boss that you have killed. So, if you've killed the Demon Lord in that particular difficulty will be the loot quality for the map you're on. If you've killed the Throne Room boss, or if you've killed the Summit boss, then those, of course, will be the difficulty. Now remember, the new highest difficulty map in the game in Episode 1 is going to be the Keep. So once you kill the Keep boss, it is going to determine the bonus wave difficulty and loot quality in the entire rest of the game. Now what this means is if you're farming pets, if you're farming fusion gear, You no longer have to go back to Deeper Well and say, oh my gosh, I just can't get a decent roll on Deeper Well, because you're going to be able to do Deeper Well on Rifted Survival and then get a 26th or bonus wave after you complete the map that will allow you to farm that particular map's loot at the difficulty of the highest boss you've killed. So some folks were confused by this. This is an absolutely wonderful thing, and basically it's going to allow us to go back and get high quality items, whether it be a specific pet. You know, say you're wanting to grind out the perfect, let's just say Griffin. Well, Deeper Well drops the Griffin pet. These Wave 15 pets are going to be moved to Wave 25 with the pet rework, and you're going to be able to farm the Keep quality Griffin after you've completed the Keep, just by going back and enabling the bonus wave on Deeper Well. Now, with that in mind, this is an opt-in thing, so you don't have to do it. Anyone that's farming endgame loot, of course, is going to want to do it without question. So once again, if you have completed the highest difficulty boss in the game, which will be the Keep map, then you're going to be able to get the highest possible quality loot ceiling on any map in this bonus wave. It was confirmed that does apply to the chest. So fusion gear, pet farming, weapon farming, this completely redefines how we're going to go about farming those particular items that we're looking for. Now there's one more thing, and although when it was first pointed out to me by Nixo in my Discord server, I got really excited about it, but do not read into this yet, as remember, they're testing Phil's account that he was using on stream was 100% his dev or test account, so none of this is official. However, he's got a level 102 monk in his hero deck. Now, does this mean that the level cap is going up? Well, of course, there's no official news here yet. However, there is without question a level 102 monk in Phil's hero deck on his testing account. So that will do it for now. We know that the Switch is in that initial stage process where they're going to be going back and forth between Nintendo and Chromatic, but the Switch launch will be coming up next, and next week, of course, we will get even more news as what's to come in episode number 1 for Dungeon Defenders Awakened. Although this was not a big news week as far as like new reveals of maps or new reveals of heroes, this was huge as we now get a picture of what farming is going to look like going forward in Dungeon Defenders Awakened. So this without a doubt adds a lot of replay value. It allows us to target farm the specific items that we want at the highest possible difficulty, which of course means the highest possible loot quality. So good stuff coming in episode 1 for Dungeon Defenders Awakened. I know many defenders out there will want to know when. Well, there is no date for release yet. Chromatic has been very adamant about saying it will be released when it's done. So this is not coming in the next week. It's not coming in the next 2 weeks. I know a lot of folks have been optimistic, saying, oh, well, it'll be here next week. I think a more realistic approach would be to look at this coming a month plus. If we get this update within the next 30 days, I personally would be very excited, and I am ready to hop in and get some bonus wave farming and go in and check out all of those boss challenges in episode 1 of Dungeon Defenders Awakened. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel, and I will be back soon with more Dungeon Defenders in all of its various flavors and forms. Thanks again, y'all. I'll see you next time around. Take it easy.